Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst Outskirts. Playing today, spawning on the left we have Chrixs with the Brits going for Royal Engineer straight away. Papa with Soviets who's got guard motor, mechanized support and combined arms. The right is Skulk with COH2 who has elite armored, breakthrough and ground offensive. And Alatakey with Ostheer who's got Jaeger armor, Blitzkrieg and Spearhead. This is a Patreon back submitted game. Both these are ranged teams and both of these are pretty much bang on rank 500, so you're even matchup.
How can we help?
A little bit of a skirmish there for the building. A little bit strange to go for a machine gun at this timing rather than earlier, but alright. Looks like Chris following one of my style of build orders.
Supplies looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Conscripts taking a bit of a risk, jumping out of their heavy cover. Kind of abandoned the garrisons. Doesn't have a wire on the door either, so this could have backfired on Papa a bit. Okay, here we go. Universal carrier drop-off shenanigans. Goes in for a bit of a push. A little bit slow getting the sapper out. Empires do get overwhelmed. The Fox Grenadiers are going to be next. Either way though, pretty successful cut off from Skulk. Well, the conscripts toing and froing, getting a few volleys off here and there. Machine gun is coming up now, but you can see if Alatakey had this machine gun earlier, could have been doing a lot better in these engagements.
Access to superior arms and soldiers.
Made in. Yeah, kind of targeted here instead of where the models were actually standing, so didn't do much damage, luckily for Papa, because he didn't manage to dodge it. Don't have a conscript nearby for the merge, so this is a bit of a problem for Papa. He's bringing a conscript now. Does have Ura. Oh, he's not bringing it. He's only bringing it partially. Seems like the combat engineers are not on the negative cover here. He goes Ura-ing for the merge. Gets there in time. And he could just march down to the cutoff after this, which is going to work nicely. Did take a while to connect the fuel up here for Chris, so now he's maybe a little bit behind on fuel at this stage in the match. Flanks the machine gun with the flamer, but we do have a grenadier coming up. There's a nice burst though. This is good control by Papa. Oh, what is going on with that machine gun position? Running forwards between flame bursts like that. It's a good plan. Looks like he retreated early enough to survive the retreat as well, but you never know with the negative cover here. Dodges this rifle grenade. Looks like that one was kind of on the exit door as well. I got out early enough that it didn't matter. He's upgraded now, but we do have a Fusilier on the field, so it's got access to the snare. And we've got a pretty early Raketin as well. Empires get caught mid-mine and they go down quickly in the middle. They're dead. I do quite like an early Raketin to counter the universal carrier. I'd say Skulk right now should probably be like standing on the door, just like popping in and out of this building periodically, waiting for the Raketin to get here, and hoping to land a shot with the vision he gets from being inside the building, while maintaining map control. But overall, I'd say the players in this game maybe not valuing these buildings as highly as they should in terms of like rushing to them, wiring them off. and so on. Becomes a 2-2-2 for Alatakey. So UC's going after the Once toes. Got a 2-2-2 and a Rakitten to dodge now. More pick going in and out the back, so it looks like the allies setting up for a longer game. Chucking down a mortar pit this early. But with these kinds of builds, sometimes have a bit of float around now. Especially when you don't have commandos on the horizon to have you invest manpower into. What a hit from the mortar though, my goodness. Unlucky for Alatakey. Probably needs an AT gun though.
You can now use Bofors
Taking
gun positions.
Bofors. But you know, if you're putting down a mortar pit, an AT gun's generally a pretty safe choice. Just to stop it from getting pushed, but his teammates PTRS is arriving in the nick of time. USO carrier though, taking a couple big bursts and then drives forwards instead of backwards into the Rakitten and dies. I wonder if he thought this was facing the other direction or something. A bit of a strange movement with the UC to dodge the 2-2-2 there. Two did just survive as well. Doesn't have enough munitions for the mid bunker yet. Did launch quite a few rifle nades. So it's dragging them down, but he could... I mean, actually, there are no med crates over here, so... Can't use his teammates' medics. In fact, his teammate might be hoping he builds a med bunker over here in the near future. Okay, smoking, and then chucking a Bofors down in the middle. Smoke wearing off, and the Fox Trees are coming up, but it looks like he's going to be able to finish it. Yeah, might have some vision block at the moment, but attack round trying to clear it off, and we've got the mortar pit there. Had some decent hits. Both was in trouble though, Rakitten. Get some shots off from long range, and this is out of auto attack range. The mortar pit at least. Rakitten's missing a lot of shots though. Can sometimes happen if you don't target like directly in the middle. It seems like maybe there's a little bit of elevation that's allowing the shots to go over the top as well. Okay, sneaks around the side, gets a Molotov off on the machine gun. And that's how he looks. Haven't seen one of those for quite a long time. Gets too close to the action though, takes a snare. And he doesn't have any stern posts, having to rebuild those at the moment. Doesn't have the repair station yet either. His teammate's power is pretty nearby though. T70 going to come out for Papa. Right now, map control not looking the best for the allies. You know, they've invested a lot into these emplacements in the middle, which could pay off in the long run, but it means they don't have enough army to fight on the edges and defend the emplacements.
We now have access to mortar half-tracks for mobile indirect fire.
Dogs are trying to kill us.
Skulk about to tick up.
Is ready for orders.
Looks healthy again, ready to rumble. Oh, we do have that T70 rolling out now. And no AT gun yet for Alatakey. Did go for a mortar half-track. I'm guessing he's trying to use the incendiary barrage to knock out the emplacements. Here he goes. But no, he's just barraging that with not the incendiary. What? When I saw that starting to cool down, I was like, oh yeah, there it goes. No.
Losing a sector.
Big hits from the T-70. 2 kills already. Two on the run. We do have a pack about to pop out though. Looks meanwhile heading out to the other side. So officer doing some shenanigans. The Bofors is pretty low now. Mortar trying to counter the Raketen. Raketen is having some trouble with his attack round. Looks chasing him for the wipe here. Neither of the snaring sappers are back here ready to catch it. The T-gun doesn't manage to get a shot off either. Looks is just going for the full base inspection.
We've lost an officer in action.
We've got our orders.
The enemy are attacking.
So there we go. One of the flame barrage shells lands.
Your forces have constructed
Only barely. Man, that was a really bad performance on the scatter from that mortar half-track. And I don't know what the looks was thinking. Just about could not have picked a worse way to try and get back home. I thought he was going to go around the outside, and I was like, oh, maybe there could be like a mine up there to worry about. But no, he decided to go right through the middle of the map. Ended up dying. Fusilier getting wiped by the conscripts as well. Bofors does get killed though. I think the mortar half-track landed the final shot on it. But I mean, they're not that expensive, the Bofors, to rebuild. Was it worth it for the Axis to to try that hard to counter it? Not so sure. Right now, Allies are behind on the VPs, but they're in control of the 2 points and they're going for the third. Oh my goodness, he didn't go for the Schwerpanzer headquarters, he went for a battle group Skulk. Side-ticked. So he's going to be getting his mediums very, very late. I could maybe understand this if he wanted some LEIGs, maybe he was going to be the one trying to counter the emplacements. But he's got his teammates mortar half-track to do that duty, so he didn't really need a battle group. Mortar pit landing a couple nice hits there. Fox Trinity is down. That can happen sometimes with the mortar pit. With the 2 mortars, if they land one shot after the other, it doesn't leave you much chance to dodge. Again, he's going for a regular barrage on the mortar pit. Just does so little damage though.
Emplacement under
The
attack.
pack is in a nice position. Only lands one shot though. Screen is not going to do enough damage, I don't think. Unless this was already a little bit weak from like some 222 fire. Oh, you could see they just started to wind up for the Faust. But they died anyway. I don't think they were going to get the kill with that Faust though. As long as it hadn't taken too much chip damage, I think it was going to survive on 40 health there. It's one thing, you know, knowing the shots to kill can make a big difference in your decision making about whether to go for a move like that, which, you know, trading in green for a 222 could be a fine trade. Or just trading in green for absolutely nothing. Obviously much worse. Skulk meanwhile going for a Puma right now. There's a Fort Assembly back here with the medics. The Allies are well set up to hold the middle now with the mortar pit and the Fort Assembly. Okay, here he comes for the flame. This is right there though. Smart play with the smoke. Attack round pretty close.
is falling into enemy hands.
Flame mortars can be called to attack enemy structures.
Puma coming in for a little bit of damage. Probably not worth oorahing to try and get a snare off there. Going for another flame barrage, hiding behind the building right now. This tries to go for a barrage, but under the firepower from 2 LMG Grenadiers gets himself into a bit of trouble. Guards go down as well. Flame barrage down the bottom. Lands on the machine gun. The Allies have got some reinforcements coming up. The Puma a little bit slow to the action. Looks like it's trying to kill off the Zis. Puma just have to respect the threat of the double War Engineer snare. Oh! Did some okay damage with the mortar half track. It's up to Vet 3, so it's got all those health buffs. But yeah, Puma positioning could have been a bit better there. Did just about nothing instead. And this does remain in Allied hands. Got a Fort Assembly back here as well. Doesn't need to retreat it all the way to base. Can do the reinforcements from there instead.
We're losing a capture point.
Couple decent hits from the mortar pit. Smart play those Skulk like dodging forwards. Kind of running back into the danger zone there though. Maybe he saw the machine gun, trying to dodge that.
Grenadiers ready. Target secure.
Easy dodge on the assault officer.
Demolition.
Oh, and then he wasn't watching.
Enemy got one of our squads. Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Probably watching the strafe. A lot of action happening down the bottom for the Allies at the moment. Does have plenty of manpower though to rebuild that assault officer, so that's one thing that's going right at least. Oh boy. Oh! Nicely done there by the Allies. Kind of cornering the Puma. If we went this way, maybe would face the attack round from this one. Going the other way, runs into the double Zis and dies. Awkward stuff there. Okay, building gets flattened and the Maxim's dead inside of it. So slow to repair up that mortar half track, kind of crazy.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
The machine gun was still there. It's in the building at the moment. Nexus. Got to get the triple cap set up. This is troubling for the Allies. They quite low on VPs.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
But there's the button. It's ready now. The AVRE about to roll out.
Your AVRE funny? It's ready.
Chris, I'd probably just pick up another machine gun if he's committing to this no section style. Just to like camp the VPs with it. Even another engineer could be alright just to make sure the downtime on the AVRE is as low as possible. Taking nasty damage as he crosses the road there. They're gonna go for another barrage on this 3-inch mortar pit.
Our capture point.
Finally getting the repairs done on this mortar half-track. Interrupts the repairs, but bracing through the damage. Got a Katyusha now for Papa. Panzerwerfer for Alatakey. Looks like he's gone for the Tiger next. It's a pretty good start for the Katyusha. 4 kills, squad wipe on the Pios. Rifle nade from the Greedies. I think it might have hit something, but... Okay, AVRE just rolling straight through the middle of the map. Didn't go quite far enough forwards. The Rakit moles, spaced out a bit. So no decrew. The next... Oh! Okay, well, mortar half-track did harass on that mortar pits. Probably going to come to an end, and wow! Picks off the 222 as well, pushing the Zis all the way forwards like that. The problem is, the Allies still don't have VP control. We get some nice kills, but they don't have enough boots on the ground to cap at the moment. Maybe Papa needs to rebuild that guard squad that got lost earlier.
Heavy armor ready to go.
Yeah, ready to fire, but there's a Tiger on the field now, so it's not going to have it as easy as it did before. Skulk maybe also saving for a Tiger? Let's find out. Tiger's going straight up to the AAT guns, but I think the AVRE gun tries to stun him. I don't think it landed for a clean hit for max damage. Sepper's coming in, but I think the Tiger's just fast enough. Not going to take into damage. Still getting blasted by the Zis. He's trying to bait. Now this Werfer barrage to come on clean, but Sepper's run forwards, and they do get the snare off now because the Tiger kind of lingering. Picks up the AT gun. Oh, I thought he was going to try to turn it against the Tiger and get the kill, maybe with another snare. I think one more snare and an AT gun shot, that will be lights out for the Tiger. That's alright. It's now quite far up the field. This is also still decrewed though. The AVRE's going in. Again though, just spaced far enough. The 2 models on the back of the LEIG. It does survive, and the Allies have got themselves into a really bad spot on the VPs. Papa decided to build another Katyusha. He's cancelling that now. It needs an SU-85 for sure to counter both of these Tigers. A little bit low on fuel though, because they haven't captured the fuel. They've been so focused on the middle. Look at this. Alatakey coming up here, killing off that Zis that got decrewed. Good follow through. Allies just a little bit slow getting back down here. If they're fast, they would have held onto the Zis and maybe stolen the pack as well. Good werfing. 5 kills now. Katyusha's about ready to go again. Flame mortar just to prevent the capture in the middle. Tiger and 2 Rakit to point in this direction. AVRE might need to think of a different approach. Guys have got to pull finger though. They've got so much manpower floating. They need some capturing units. Even another Bofors, yeah, could be alright. a bit of friendly fire from their own mine there. AVRE's in a bad spot. Tiger's going in.
Threatening a capture point.
Oh, it's a smart play though. Smoke from the sapper. Might allow the AVRE to survive. Ray's getting wiped meanwhile. Still a few points of draining from the allies here. Oh, Tiger misses. And he's too scared to go in any further. Worried about taking engine damage. The AVRE gets a lucky break and survives.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Tiger seems to have got itself into a spot of bother there, but did survive. Oh, Alatakey drops the LMG. This could be a nasty whiffer. Yep. I was going to say, this is a good spot to Ura to run away from it. Do probably want to steal that MG42, so... Oh, rebuild the mortar half-track, huh? Putting a siege down on the Bofors.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Rebuild the Puma. I think he's going on a mission to try catch the Katyusha out the back. Problem is, I don't know if he knows where it is. Don't know if he got revealed by the flag there. Would have been close. Okay, Puma's coming around the back. Katyusha is over here at the moment. It's on the move. Puma needs 2 shots to kill it as well. This is not a foregone conclusion. Smoke. H35. Oh, miss. Got another chance. Katyusha down the bottom. Gets found. H35 having trouble locking on. I cannot believe that worked. That Puma is so lucky. My goodness. Not sure if the AT gun shot was like an attack round or a regular attack, but I'm pretty sure the HU-85 shot was a regular attack. The one that missed for the kill. Tiger stepping up, but there's the HU-85 back there. Has to respect it. It's good to continue capturing for the edge. Okay, this could be a nasty one through the trees. Surprised there's no vision through there. It looks like there's a hole in the bush, but apparently not. Easy squad wipe for the AVRE. Greenies, meanwhile, get wiped on the negative cover up here. Tiger's still up here. Being a nuisance.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
I think I probably would have gone for one more attack round on the HU-85 there, but probably wouldn't want to chase through the smoke. It's too risky. He probably could have just sat there waiting for another squad wipe.
Heavy tank reporting.
Is there a crawler back here? Oh, maybe Pyro Vision. Seeing it from long range.
Grenadiers standing by.
Okay, there is enough for engine damage. T-70 zipping around the side, looking to get rid of the pack. Tiger's low, but might be able to kill the T-70. Oh, missed. Mason needs to try some reckless maneuvering. 36 points remaining, and the Axis capping 2 points at this moment. They've got a lot of mines down up here as well. Did get another Vickers. I think that's a good choice from Chrixs. Papa also spinning through his manpower float. Got a guard recently. Machine gun and another conscripts.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
The assault engineers, assault officers going to win this one.
Emplacement under attack.
After that grenade exchange. Okay, flare out from the Fusilier, I guess. Smokes the machine gun after that, but... Yep. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, if he didn't see the AVRE coming with that flare, I was a bit worried about him. For a low angle barrage that time round. Didn't seem to hit too much, though. And the Allies getting lower and lower on the VP score. Oh, it must have been the mortar barrage. I was like, what the hell were those explosions that were going with the strafe? Pretty sure it was the heavy mortar barrage, though. Okay, gets their kit low there. 18 kills now on that AVRE. I think we've only seen one wipe from it, though, right? It's doing fine. Okay, oh no, I was going to say 17 pounder. It kind of looked like it was a bigger footprint, but no, it's the Bofors again. 17 pounder could be a fine choice against the two Tigers. Oh, and there's 17 pounder. I think it might be a little bit far back though. Doesn't really have good angles to attack from here, like this destroyed building in the way of maybe the Tigers' most likely angle to approach from. I think you can activate the piercing shot, or whatever it's called. Shoot through that, might be alright. Ah, yeah, it's just too far away, I think. Needs to be like 10 range further up. G goes down out to the side. AVRE coming around the corner. Oh, there's so many units to blob here. Oh, there go the false strings. Most of the Fusilier as well. I think you got 10 kills there? I think it was at 18 just before.
An emplacement is being attacked.
What's it called? Yeah, it is piercing shot. Good. Doesn't activate it here though. Katyusha barrage. Trying to prevent some weapon steals. Didn't hit too much there. Oh, that's another Katyusha. Rebuilt one.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Just when he comes around the corner, but there's a pack there. I think it can hide behind the tree. The logs. A few more points going to drain away from the Allies while this is happening. Cheeky little cap. The Bofors could maybe attack around this, but it's not.
The enemy is down to 25 points.
TC came in from a different angle. Does get the D crew. Mortar half track gonna go for the emplacements again. He loves trying to kill the emplacements.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Ends up going down there to the T-70, I think it was. There's the strafe. Could be the decron on the machine gun. Oh, and it's dead. Battleship's getting off to the side as well, but he's out of munitions after using the strafe. Can't do an AT grenade. So the Tiger's going to get away. Papa didn't notice that. Uses the conscripts. 35 still chasing though. I think it will might even need 3 shots to kill. Getting around to the side on the issue 85. Guards are there. They should be trying to get in for some PTRS damage here. case the SU-85 missed and then died or something. Maybe 2 volleys for them PTRSs could have finished the Tiger. SU-85 does go down. The other Tiger comes through the middle. I think the 17-pounder missed it. A little bit unlucky. Kind of committed to that shot, but the Raketen was already long gone. Okay, now I've got a walking Stuka. I think the key is to not really worry about the emplacements with the walking Stuka that much. Try to target the team weapons, then maybe once it gets Vet 1. Incendiary rockets, that's when they can rip through the emplacements. Got a Brumbier now from Alatakey. I imagine Papa probably wants another SU-85 after seeing this.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Oh, there goes the Katyusha. Panzer Fusilier flare, but luckily abandoned. So it can be recovered. It's a lucky break for Papa. Probably needs to build a Zis in the meantime. Yep, starting up 2 of them now. Securing the cap there. Oh, using the piercing shot here. And that kills the Brumbier. Nicely done with the piercing shot. Where else to go through the terrain like the Pac 43. Okay, there we go. Big kill from the AVRE. MG in the building hasn't seen much action, but here it finally gets involved. I mean, this would be really good for Papa to steal this pack as well. Maybe even kill it with a demo charge if he's feeling really desperate.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Okay, we've got smoke coming out. That's the assault officer's recon run coming through there.
Supply line's been cut.
Blind Werfer does not hit anything.
Emplacement is being attacked.
Oh, Fusilier going down. Was that a Katyusha? Chris took his teammate's Katyusha.
Up and ready to go.
Wow. 17-pounder. Hopping onto piercing shot mode. Lands a hit there. Only 1 shot though. That's why it would be better if it was a little bit further forwards, just so the Tiger couldn't shoot its quads. They're in the middle so easily. That's another easy decrew from the AVRE there. $17 points remaining for the Allies. They're making them fight for it though. Feels like the Axis have kind of given up harassing the top fuel as well, which is a mistake because the Allies do still need that fuel desperately. It would be very easy for them to send a squad up there and harass it. Skulk also has a lot of floats. Not sure what he's planning on investing that into. He can build literally any unit except for another like Tiger. decision. Heavy mortar barrage out the back here. There's some great hits too.
Emplacement under attack.
Oh, the Bofors, another flame barrage on it. Faust off. What's the mark on? Tiger? Problem is now the allies have got a lot of wiping tools. So that if the Axis do try to go for capture, they've got a very high chance of losing a unit. It just makes it hard to play. Couple mines going off, but this squad didn't get suppressed off the mine, so looking pretty good. And there goes a Pio. Strafe taking out the pack. Empire's crawling around, trying to get the camp off. There's this barrage popping off as well. But they do. Well done by Skulk. Problem is they don't have the cap anywhere else, so it doesn't really matter that they got the middle. Ooh, that's a good Werfer. Slightly into the retreat path, and Papa loses a lot of models and one squad. 31 kills now on that Werfer. Stuka only got one. So I think it was the Katyusha, right? But now it's got 10 all of a sudden. Some big wipes. Vehicles destroyed 0. Did I miss something? Oh, maybe because it got abandoned, it doesn't count as a kill. I haven't noticed that before. Oof.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Four's nearly down. Brace making it tough. Here comes the AVRE. Oh, and it got completely annihilated as well. They're a kitten. Both on a pixel. Maybe the LAIG can finish it though. Does feel like the allies have stabilized, however. Now they've got some very large armies, much larger than what the Axis have. And they're just getting whittled away on the Axis team. The AVREs and the Katyusha getting wipe after wipe. The Axis not managing to equal that with their wiping tools. Maybe the Axis are respecting the 17-pounder a little bit too much. Feels like they've kind of given up harassing this bottom VP now. Just going for the middle, and that just makes it so easy for the AVRE. You're just going to try to run past it. Oh, that's a big walking Stuka there. Greeny's not being watched, they go down. Tiger might be within just about. Yeah, I was going to say it's probably a good time for Chris to get some caches down so he can make use of the abilities. Okay. I think this is something we've seen from Alatakey quite a few times throughout this match. Just willing to be quite far up the field without like any screening troops. So he's always getting surprised when units just like pop out of the fog of war and just kill his stuff. T70 though on a bit of a suicide mission here. Oh, whoa, snare bugged out, I think. Oh, that's sad. He's going for the Katyusha kill? Does not get it. Flak base back there finishes the job. He's ready for polishing off some of those decreed weapons. Alatakey's got just about nothing. Oh, he's about to have nothing. Oh no, the Peagreen's just survived that shot. The fire shell now. I heard somebody say that it's actually slightly worse, the fire shell. I can't remember why. Don't know if it's true or not.
Ready for action.
One of my YouTube comments a while back.
What's the mission?
One thing the Axis are doing right though is smoking in the middle and then trying to cap behind it.
Under attack.
Look at the cooldown on the AVRE, it's just like so fast now. 30 seconds, and just about squad wipe every 30 seconds. The Axis are managing to get the decap a lot, so they're draining out very slowly themselves. A lot of stalemates in this game, but in the process they're losing unit after unit and falling further and further behind. Not making any kind of effective attacks. So he's going to go for another Puma dive, trying to find these Katyushas. Oh. Already far enough away though, should be fine from there. Smoking cap though, that could matter. Okay, Allies going for the top. This is where the Tiger maybe defend the top quite effectively. Oh, here comes the AVRE. Other reaction time's going to be good enough. Reindeer's on the retreats. Decides not to shoot. I think he was kind of in two minds about where to target that to hit the retreating unit and messed it up. Don't have to shoot though. Another low angle barrage. Just survives, but maybe the P-Greens can finish the job. Down to just one gun. Oh, AVRE gets the wipe in the middle. Tiger though, getting a wipe on the top. That's what I was talking about. Allies are not that mobile. You know, they got a lot of replacements. Very strong in the middle on the Allies, but could be weak on the sides.
A capture point is being overrun.
Okay, the Puma is completed. I'd say maybe he could even like come around the bottom side this time. Might be more open. Okay, AVRE with the speed boost. Well, I think he's trying to time the Sternpire retreat, but didn't quite get it right there. Okay, the Axis do manage to wrestle control of 2 VPs for a moment here. Oh, it's a clutch mortar shell hit. That was so important. I was going to say, maybe the SU-85 should even try shoot at the P-Greens. It really needs to get rid of them. Here comes the Warfare. I think he's using the low-angle barrage again, but I think this was a spot for the regular barrage. Just because the pin, if they pinned, maybe it could stop the decap from happening. That would be very, very important. Was making a move, trying to find this Werfer, but it's already long gone. Or is he going to go for the Tiger? Hits a Telemine on his way through, though. Tiger can mop him up. If not the Chrixs from the other side. Oh, it takes a main gun crit. Stands no chance. Okay, here comes the Puma. This Katyusha may be revealing itself here. Double AT guns facing up. But the Katyusha doesn't dodge at all.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Just Katyusha, this time it does not get abandoned.
A forward position is being attacked.
And he's looking for more. There is a guard squad back here, and he's probably in range to die to 2 PTRSs. Not even gonna find out because he dies to the SU-85. Oh, close call on the P-Greens. They're out of there. 8 points remaining for the Allies. Capping the fuel is just not that important right now. VPs are everything.
Enemy causing trouble.
Either side needs the fuel really. Well, Papa does, but not that much. Maybe a bit of a waste of the Werfer barrage trying to kill the Bofors. Instead, maybe could have been blasting these guys on the capture circle.
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Bit of a lucky break from Skulk surviving that, I think.
Attacking an emplacement.
He's hitting retreat, and it causes the Raketten to kind of run forwards and then run backwards. Stays in that AVR rezone for a little bit too long instead of just reversing it. Can often be the better way to dodge. Usually is the better way to dodge the AVRE. Oh, that's a big Tiger hit. And there goes the section.
Infantry section wiped out.
Tiger kind of low. T-34 could ram it. SU-85 could finish it off afterwards. Penetrates the ram. SU-85 misses, but... Oh, P-Green Chrixs it there, though. SU-85 bouncing. Uh-oh. Pops the mark on it now. Probably only needs 2 shots from the SU-85 to kill it. Just commit, man. I think I would have committed for the kill. Just needs 2 shots. The Chrixs would have to attack round into the smoke as well. And you got the vision on the Tiger with the attack rounds. But alright. SU-85 survived at least. Not the end of the world. Flame mortar on the capture circle. Okay, that's a big Werfen. Try and take down that 17-pounder. Skulk's still got quite a lot of manpower float after pushing out this Panther. So if he loses it, it's not a huge problem.
Ready to provide support.
Another T-34 rolling out. Guys doing their best. It's not good enough.
Hang on, chaps. Orders.
Axis still got over 100 VPs remaining, so they don't need to go full panic stations quite yet.
Let's get to work.
Problem is they're not particularly close to like killing anything.
Vehicles can be marked and targeted.
Maybe they can pick off this T-34.
Heavy armor ready to go.
Oh, these guys have forgotten about going for the capture. Might have been a misclick. Okay, this could be a nasty AVRE shot. Oh. Oh, Commandant is dead. Another Bofors to cover the bottom VP. Pretty smart play. Okay, Ram.
Jerry's only got 100 points left.
Expecting that the T-34 was going to die anyway. Why not
Enemy structures.
get some damage done with it? And that Bofors might be coming in at just the right time to suppress and nullify those Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, Panther survived the AVRE shot, but does not survive the 17-pounder. And that just went horrifically wrong for the Axis. Just not a good place for the tanks to be. Cannot be in front of this 17-pounder. It's like a no-fly zone for your tank. Do not enter. No, it's the pull loose.
Consolidate our forces. We are down to 50 points. Standing by.
He really likes that low angle barrage, huh? I mean, it's got spots. I don't think it's like that good. But that being said, like his recon planes probably get shot down. It's kind of like that, between that and using the frag bombs, which I probably would prefer, but... Alright. Another easy kill for the AVRE, up to 67 now.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Okay, Bofors goes down. That's going to break the suppression.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Conscripts. Oh, they managed to get the 18 nade out. Wow. And there goes the Tiger after getting marked and engine damage. Tragic for Skulk. He just landed slightly better. He would have got the kill there on the conscript and would have been a completely different situation. Meanwhile, the marked vehicle plane does kind of reveal the other Tiger as well as it shoots at the plane with its pintle. Oh boy, he's really finds in some trouble here though. We're hitting from the other side. What? I thought it was dead for sure. How did that not get another shot off? Did he get out of sight? Very strange. Okay, Axis is going for the capture down the bottom. Tiger's chipping away. 17-pounder. Already used piercing shot. Can't get rid of the Tiger. Can't get rid of the capturing unit though. It's an all-out capping war, but it seems like the Allies are coming out on top for now. So he already needs to return to action even though it's low in health. Just come down and capture the bottom, or barrage the bottom. Here he comes now. This is ready to go, but he's a little bit too low on munition still, about 20 away. Oh my goodness, it's coming down to the wire, 3 versus 11.
Last man in the crease for the Germans. Down to their last 10 points.
Okay, Tiger's coming in here, but this could backfire spectacularly. Takes engine damage. Sitting duck for the AVRE now. Doesn't even need the AVRE. AT gun finishes the job on the Tiger. Machine gun doing its best, trying to prevent the cap as long as possible. 1 point. But the clock gets stopped there at 1 point remaining.
The
Oh.
enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Oh, there goes the Vickers though. T4 is on the warpath. Might find the walking Stuka out the back next. See, he's tempted. Panzer misses his first shot. And there goes the walking Stuka. Does not get away with it though, but still a pretty good trade, I'd say. Oh! Green is unable to capture. AVRE shuts that down. 1 versus 4. Top side is wide open as well. Kitten really wants to kill that Bofors. Maybe needs 2 shots to finish it. It's relying on attack rounds though, and again, I think the little bit of elevation there is making attack rounds through this angle not very effective. H-35 going on to tracking. Panther kind of getting baited forwards into the 17 pounder again though. Gets out of there before a second shot came off. Which is kind of lucky. I think that would have been the end of the Panther. But it doesn't actually matter because that's the end of the game. The VPs. 1-0. Allies take it. Probably didn't need to be as close as this for the Allies. They quite often had a little bit of float. Just felt like they were a bit too comfortable. Like, okay, I've got my composition. And this is what I usually get. And then not stretching for that 1 or 2 extra units just to help contest the VPs and lock things down. Papa probably wanted to get the ISU, but just never had time in this game to save those kind of resources. If he did, they would have lost on the VP count. So make and do with what he had to counter the Axis composition. As for the Axis, similar story for Skulk. He had, usually got up to about 80 population, then just kind of sat there with a big float. As we can see, by the narrowest of margins, the Axis ended up losing this. 1 more unit at the right time could have done the job. Yeah, Alatakey having a bit of trouble with squad preservation. I suppose, when there's an AVRE and Katyushas on the field, it's not entirely surprising. Just like that moment at the end with the Tiger as well. Like, there's no way that was ever going to work, right? Because if the best case scenario, you trade. Every other scenario, the Tiger dies, the AVRE survives. And yeah, just a Tiger here, sitting, slightly out of, 17 pounder range, helping contest the VP. Could have been the difference. Yeah, pretty nice to see some low angle barrages. They got their spots. Probably not targeting emplacements with them all the time though. I think the low angle barrage is usually better at trying to do shorter barrages to try wipe squads on capture circles, stuff like that, because there's a lower amount of time between this making noise and then the rockets landing, making them harder to dodge. Not really that important for targeting placements being harder to dodge usually. Or maybe if they are repair units, that might be a different story. GG. I'll wrap on there, guys. If you like good game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.